And I want to share with you, as we start to talk about a work-life vision, when I had my wake-up call, how I got my passion for this. I actually have 4 children, and I've always had a pretty intense career. It's been important to me. And there came a time when my kids were like 4 to 14 years old, and I was in a director position. The phone rang. It literally rang at home. And I answered it, and it was a telemarketer. Now, I never take these calls, but today I did. That particular day I did. And it was a person asking, what would it take for me to switch grocery stores? So he asked me, what grocery store do I go to? And I said, I go to this Kroger's, which is a grocery store here, and it was 2 miles from my house, and that's why I went to it. And the telemarketer said, okay, well, we have a brand new store opening up. It's further out than that, but it is going to be fantastic. One of these super stores, huge, samples every aisle. Would you go to this new store? And I said, no. He said, why? And I said, because my grocery store is close. It's 2 miles down the road. Well, he proceeded to say the pricing was going to be fantastic, the discounts, you just have to go. He told me about gas points that you could earn by going to this store, feature after feature. And every time he'd ask me if I would go, and every time I would say no. He'd ask why, and I'd say because this one's close. Well, believe it or not, he hung up on me. And I laughed just like you. I thought, that was worth it. But then it hit me that truly I wouldn't try another grocery store because that one was 2 miles down the road. In fact, if you put a satellite, up above and watched my movements at that point in my life, my work was 4 miles from my home, so I went to work and back. I went to this grocery store and back, 2 miles. And I went to the children's school and back. So I was living, see if this works, yes, in those first few columns where I worked, slept, kids, home. There was nothing else. And it suddenly felt to me like my life was very claustrophobic, that all I did was within a 5-mile radius. And in fact, I felt like I was in a tank that was full of water, and the water was up to my chin, and this mere suggestion to use another grocery store would put me under. And I thought, what kind of life is this? Am I going to live like this for the next 10 to 20 years? That's not what I pictured.